Hi everyone, I am Rajesh Kumar. I am having close to 16 plus years of experience in DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. I have worked with more than 12 software organizations around the globe. I would like to introduce you all a DevOps School's flagship certification program in DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. This program will get started in the weekends, so get enrolled. Please contact us on the phone number given on the screen, and in fact you can email us on the contact@DevOpsSchool.com.
Yes. Now, so yeah, this is the expected error because this repository is already exist. So there's trying to create it. It should destroy actually. It's okay. So this repository exists. This should delete, but ID got changed. ID got changed means because I added a variable instead of hard coding. So ID got changed. So what should I do? You can change this one more. This will be considered the new one. So apply. Yeah, now done. So now this is something which you have to do that. So this is a way variable you can use it. Now different variables you can use it here, like a string type I showed you just a number, list. Yeah. Yeah. So look at this here now. This is a number. Type is number here. So look at this here. Resources here I'm creating IAM user, and here count will, I told you count will loop it through multiple. So count, let's say if you
Number
said
of
3,
users.
number of users. So here what we are doing 3. So here count is equal to, this is the old style, okay, that this has been deprecated. So this code is old style, that's the reason I added mind it like this. Okay, so this is the new style. So that's the reason I'm always saying don't refer any personal blogs because there's so much of changes happening. So always refer the official documents. So only this much is needed in the current version of Terraform. So var dot number of users and is equal to 3. So here, because same username cannot be created, so here we are trying little bit trick. Username would be Rajesh dot and count dot index. So index is first time 0, second time 1, third time 2, like that it will run. So Rajesh dot 0 user will be created first time, then Rajesh dot 1, Rajesh dot 2, something like that. Okay, so let me show you this code also, just to here. So right now this is not needed, and this is name resource is IAM user. Okay, so let's see that. Apply directly, and you see here 3 resources being added. Now if you see that name of the user, see here, will be added to IAM user. This is the IAM user, it will be added. So I'm saying no. Okay, so this is something which you can do that. So yeah, when you want to add a variable, this reference, please use it. Here I have explained and given in much detail, and so on. Now next thing is, how do we what is a modules and provider, module and provider. So this is the two question which is very important in Terraform. So let me remove this code, otherwise it create a so what is a module? So module is basically a directory where you have a PF files. Simple way I'm putting up. Official explanations is like little complicated. So directory which has a multiple files and variable files and etc. Are you able to understand this module?
So it's just a directory and like how we
which
group
has a
files
file.
basically.
Yes, yes, that's one module. So
Okay.
that way, this is also module, right? Sat nav, because it has a file, right? Correct me? Hello?
Yeah.
So yes, that is a module. So this is called root module actually. Okay, the one which you are working by knowingly and unknowingly, this is called root module. Okay, I repeat, unknowingly you were working the root module. So you know what happens when the programs get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, then it's very difficult to manage. And you don't want to run every time every code. Let's say VPC. It's not created every day. It's created only once. But you create a EC2 instance every day, correct? No? Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what you should do? You should not add VPC code and EC2 code in one go, one way, one module. You should not add it. What should you do? You should create a module section. So how do you create a module? Simple, as I said, right? You have to run. Let's say I'm creating one module for GitHub. This is the one module because I want to separate the EC2 work and GitHub work. So for that, I will move this file to here. GitHub, and this I will. You can move this file also to the what to say AWS
AWS.
module. Yeah, name can be anything. I don't care. So right now, what I did, nothing great actually. I just moved this AWS. Okay, before that, I should have deleted it. Clean. I did not clean it. So just give me 2 seconds. I'll clean this and then freshly. Or else it will create a conflict. So I'll just destroy these resources. One more thing, when you try AWS, I mean this one, uh, Terraform. So on AWS, Azure, and all, it will be charging you. So some of the things which you have to check before trying it out. Some of the components may charge you. So don't you blindly don't create everything. So mind it if you have a trial account or allowed you are allowing yourself to create that. So you should be ready for that reimbursing that amount. Others you will say Rajesh said like this and I created and I end up paying like this. And always remember to destroy the commands because using the Terraform you may create hundreds of resources over the period of time for the project. So have a habit of destroying also. Okay, so now I did this. I just want to copy AWS module, replace, and GitHub module, replace. So I created quickly two module. Why? Because I wanted to manage my program, large program. So what to do? So first, when you have a module, Terraform init, you do that. Init will install the module specifications. Okay. So there's a two modules which I have it. Now what you should do? There is a no file. There's no file Terraform file except this provider. So I'll create one file which is root module, and this file I can call it main.py. You can name it anything whatever you want, but I'll just name it because it's an industry practice. Those file who's calling the modules will name it out like this. Okay, so this is the one. This file is created. Now from here I want to call the GitHub module which is here. How do I do that? So I'll just copy the content Terraform module. Okay, so just copy the content. Okay, and here this is the GitHub module, right? And what was the locations? Location is module underscore GitHub. That's all. So this I want to one module, and if you want AWS module, which is AWS. So, but I don't want to run this AWS module. Okay, so I'll just comment it out. Are you understanding, all of you? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
One question. So we have the providers file, right? That should always be in the root module because that kind of
You can keep it
tells you
inside
like,
also. You can keep it inside
Okay.
also. I'll run init. So this see the modules got installed for the Terraform.
So,
This is my module, custom module. Okay. Wait for a few seconds. Okay. So done. So now there's some warning that you can ignore it. Done. So now you see that I created a modularized program. So you have to understand that modularized program. So instead of writing in a root module, I converted into some module and then calling that some module through the root module, which is here. Now I'll run or apply. You know that command. Now only the GitHub module will be built. GitHub means repository, whatever you want to build. Yes. See here. There's one repository. By the way, it will fail because that repository is already exist here. So you have to change that code. Wait a second. Authentication is not set, I guess. Okay. This one second. Providers is not picking up from the root module. So copy that providers. Yes. And see, created now. So this is the way you can modelize the program. Now you'll say, Rajesh, okay, fine, understood that. How can you manage the large list of resources, different providers and all, and stuff like that. But is there any other benefits? So let me ask you one question. Did you understand that how to write a program, how to run it, how to set the providers and all this stuff, apply, plan, destroy, and module, some module concept, all this thing you understood? All of you? Variables.
yeah.
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 So I'll tell you one very good news. Guys, you don't have to write a code in Terraform. Then you'll say, Rajesh, then what you're talking about? So yes, that's true. If you understand how the code works, actually you don't have to write a code. Why? Because you know what? Most of the people, if you look at that providers, 1,000 or something I showed you. Again, I forgot the number of providers. All this code has been written already. All this code has been written already, and all this code you can download from here, browse modules. So here I showed you so many providers. Look at the numbers one more time. 2,664. It's keep on growing actually. But you know what? How many modules has been written by the community? Look at the number. And it's growing every day. Understood now? So the question is that most all the common module has been written. You just need to download the code, understand that and run it. Very simple. So now let's say I will go for one of the modules and try it out. So this is the one module which is VPC module. So if you see that this module will create hell lot of things. Look at this here. Hell lot of resources it will create. See here. So what to do? I'm going to use this module. How? Let me show you. So I will ask, hey module, how can I use it? And this guy is telling me, where is the main.tf? Huh. This guy is telling me, here it is. So simple, right? All of you. I've not even written one line of code and I'm using.
I'll follow her and stay there. It's 1 hour.
Yeah.
I'll follow her and stay there and bring that.
Yeah. Are you understanding, guys? All of you? Hello? Am I
Yeah.
audible?
Yeah.
Audible?
Yes. Okay, so here you see that I just copied only a few lines of code and my code is already there. You need to understand. So entire VPC you can create only using this command. Now this is the module, automatically will be downloaded, and now these are the parameters actually I need to pass for that.
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopssschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.